Hi folks, I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies today. These are chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. I haven't made them before. There's lots of other recipes on the Cozy Bake site, so I'm looking over here a little bit just for tips in case I get anything wrong. I find cookies and biscuits are something that people don't seem to make as much as they make cakes or brown bread or scones, but they're great. They're just such fun to make, and there's lots of them on the Cozy Bakes website. I've made jammy dodgers, chocolate digestives, custard creams, coconut macaroons. So there's lots of them to choose from, and obviously there's chocolate chip cookies there as well. There's healthy versions too if you're wanting to keep maybe your calorie or fat content low. So anyway, I'm going to write up the recipe with this video so you don't even have to go to the website. It'll just be there for you. I've creamed together here the softened butter, brown sugar and some caster sugar. I've reduced the quantities of sugar a bit and I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. So you want to be doing this for a good 3 minutes. You want to have it a smooth mixture, not in any way grainy. So, and then next into this, now I am sorry, I am going to have the hand mixer on just for a minute to just just beat in the egg. So what I've got added to my butter and sugars here is 1 egg and vanilla. Vanilla extract is really important in a lot of things, especially in cookies. Even if you don't really like the flavour that much, it really does bring out a really nice overall taste at the end. So I think it's worth adding in just to see how it goes. I feel there'd be something a little bit missing if you leave it out. So we're just beating this. I'm sorry, I'm shouting here. Right. Okay, that's over. So that's done and that's beaten in there then. So what I have here then, I'm going to bring this over here, are the dry ingredients. So there is flour, baking soda, bicarb in here, and these are oats. Right, if you have fussy people, you can put your oats into, you know, a little food processor, or if you have a little blender thing, and it'll blend them down a bit. If people don't want to be, especially children, they can be a bit fussy about bits and pieces. But I've just left them. These aren't, there's no kids eating these, so it's fine. They're full oats, just your regular oats that you'd have for a porridge in the morning. So I've whisked the oats, the flour, bicarb, salt and baking powder into the mixture, and it's going into the bowl there. And then actually I'll use this. So then you mix it. You can use a large spoon or a spatula and mix it all together, and this is where it forms a dough that you'll be working with. So this recipe originally said to use scoops, like an ice cream scoop, and pop it onto a baking tray and then to bake them. But I just feel that most biscuit recipes really benefit from sitting in the fridge for a little while. So I had an idea that what I will do with these is that I'm going to roll them into kind of like a large sausage shape, and I'm going to then wrap it really tightly with some cling film, and I'm going to leave the roll in the fridge for a minimum of 30 minutes. The difference this makes is that when you then go to bake the cookies, when you take them out, well, first of all, I suppose I'm thinking, well, when I take them, I'm hoping that I can slice them into slices and just put them onto the tray, which would be really handy. And I'm hoping I can do that. And when you put your biscuit dough, cookie dough, any type of dough into the fridge first, it just means that you let all the ingredients, the gluten, etc., all settles in the dough, and then they don't spread really out far. They kind of keep their shape and they just look really good. So if you can do it, I would definitely do it. If you can't, you know, just go ahead, excuse me, use your cookie, cookie, what is it called? Your potato mix or whatever you want, and just pop out them, scoop them out onto your baking tray. Sorry, I just completely got lost there. I don't know where I went. Right, so when that's mixed in, then these are chocolate chip cookies. Again, I really reduced the amount of chocolate chip cookies that the recipe said. Like, it was a bit crazy what it had in. So I reduced it down, and I can see here already this is loads for the recipe. Again, you can use a combination. You can use milk ones, you can use white ones, you can use dark, or just mix them all together and use them and see how you go that way. So now we are ready to try this. It is very gloopy, and I can see why they were telling you to scoop the mixture on, but we're going to have a go of it and see. And I'm hoping that it will work. So, sorry about that. Out of your way for a second. So I'll put the mixture there, and I'll put that there so that you can see. Yeah, okay. So gloves on, cookie dough out, and actually, yeah, we could get away with this and it could work very well. So then, of course, when you're going to pop this into the fridge, it also means then that you've got a more stable cookie dough to work with, so that at least when it comes out of the fridge, then it's a bit more solidified, because you can see, I'm sure, that it's quite wet here. So I'm going to take these off now and just fold the cling film really tightly if I can. Now I hope, let's move that out the way. Can you see that? So what I've done, so I'm shaping it now with the cling film, so at least I'm not touching it, and I'm going to just twist the ends. So it's kind of in a relative sausage shape there, and then it's going to go into the fridge now, and it's going to rest in the fridge. So what I would suggest then is that after about at least 30 minutes, maybe 45 if you can manage it, and then hopefully we can just cut it, pop it onto a lined baking tray, or you can spray the baking tray, and it goes into the oven at 160. Look, I will, and depending on the size of them, anything from 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll show you the pictures anyway afterwards, but there it is, ready to go into the fridge. And that's it, that's your cookie dough made. And you could make these and then freeze them and take them out to enjoy. So it's a good thing to do to start getting into making cookies and biscuits. And I think that if you have small people, they're going to really enjoy making this. So anyway, we'll see. Good luck with that.